Sammy, I'm honored.
A lot of us, I mean, today is a sad day. It's a day upon reflection. But a lot of us knew of the very talented Lucky Duby that we heard through the music and saw through the music videos. But you had a very personal relationship with him. How did it start? How did you and Lucky, you were friends? You were his backing vocalist. You were on the road together.
Yeah. Well, it all started. Remember Phumi Maduna from Chick to Chick, the Chick to Chick group. So now what's funny is that Lucky was my fan. He was my biggest fan when I was Chick to Chick, right? So when he heard that we split with Chick to Chick, he asked the band guys, Jabus Bumbe, if you remember Jabus Bumbe, he asked Jabus Bumbe to go and look for me. He said, hey, I love that lady's voice. Please, man, just go and get her and let her join us here because now they've split, so she can work with us. Then, willingly, I said, oh, wow, yes, because I was also Lucky Duby's fan. I said, wow, I love Lucky Duby with all my all. No problem. Let me just go and be a backup singer for him. So that's where it all started. And I started back then where he was still working with the Slaves band, the Jabus Bumbes, the Tutugani Teles, the Ndumiso Nyovanes. I was with Carboni Nansele, may her soul rest in peace, Tembi Kumalo, the Jabum Dlulis, you know. That's what, back then, when he was like, when he started, that's when I joined them.
You know what? One of the things that we remember about Lucky Duby is that not only was he this talented artist, but in many ways he was a respected father. He wore just so many hats. He also flew the flag incredibly high for South Africa around the world. Talk to me about his last performance.
On his last performances, unfortunately, I was no more with him because I'm a solo, as you can see my CD.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your album coming out.
Yeah, I'm a solo. So what happened, I think I worked with Lucky for 10 years. And then after that, I went on to and in fact, he's the one who chased me away. He must just... He's the one who chased me away because he's the one who did the first album, my first reggae album. He's the one who said, wow, you are going on stage and you understand reggae so better. Let us do a CD for you. As a result, my first reggae CD was written and produced by Lucky Duby himself and Richard Sluma. So that's how it all started. And then I had to go my own way and, you know, I had to leave him and start to...
Talk to me about the album Africa Unite, because it says on the cover a tribute to Lucky Duby.
Yes.
And talk to me about the inspiration behind the music.
Well, there's a track there that is a tribute to Lucky Duby. That's a track that I'm going to perform now. Now, Africa Unite, I was just trying to talk about, you see, this xenophobia in our country, you know. We just don't love one another. We don't appreciate what the other person does. We don't celebrate what the other person does. So I was just trying to send the message to Africa, you know, that we should unite. We are one, as Lucky Duby always said, one nation, one people, you know. So I was just trying to give the message to the people, to all the African continents, that let's be together as one.
And the album is out in stores, people can get it?
Yes, the album is out in stores, people can get it. They can even get it via me. They can, on Facebook, they can get me.
So they're under your Phumi Maduna
Phumi Maduna, yes, Twitter, at Phumi.
And you can order it.
And they can even order it from me.
Very quickly, reflect to me on where you were on the day you heard of Lucky Duby's passing.
That's the sad part. I was in Durban. When I heard his passing. And I had everything organized there. I couldn't even rush back to come and, you know, see what's up. I was like, everything that I did there now was under a sad mood. Because I was like, and understand, I couldn't even come, you know, if things are arranged prior. You cannot just leave abruptly like that and just say, hey, I have to dash now. This has happened. You know, everything is scheduled now. Everything has got to happen as it is scheduled. So that was the sad part when he passed on. The day when he passed on.
Well, yeah, it's on that somber note that we end this conversation, but we are talking to the friend and former backing vocalist of Lucky Dube,